In the world of football, some debates are as old as the game itself. We argue about tactics, managers, referees. But one question echoes louder than any stadium roar. It's filled pubs, parks, living rooms for generations. Who is the greatest footballer of all time? It's a conversation that pits eras against each other, comparing legends who never shared the same pitch. Today, we dive into Pelé versus Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's set the scene. Pelé, Edson Arantes do Nascimento, the boy from Brazil, burst onto the global stage as a teenager, became a global icon, football's joy and artistry, for decades the benchmark for greatness. He was, for many, the undisputed king. Cristiano Ronaldo, the Portuguese powerhouse. A career born of willpower and ambition, near superhuman dedication to his craft. He has conquered league after league, shattered records, built an empire on and off the pitch. Comparing these two giants isn't simple. It's like comparing a Renaissance masterpiece with modern engineering. Both brilliant, both groundbreaking, but forged in different worlds. Pelé played on muddy pitches, with a heavy leather ball, an era where sports science was in its infancy. Ronaldo, in contrast, thrived on pristine pitches. When you talk about Pelé, you're talking about the very soul of football. He didn't just play the game, he invented a new way to see it. He called it O Jogo Bonito, the beautiful game. He made his debut for the national team at just 16 years old, and by 17, he was lifting the World Cup in 1958, scoring twice in the final. That tournament announced the arrival of a superstar, a player with a combination of skill, speed, and intelligence that the world had never seen before. The headline act is, of course, the 3 FIFA World Cup trophies he won with Brazil in 1958, 1962, and 1970. While the exact number is debated, he is widely credited with scoring over 1,000 goals in his career. But Pelé's legacy goes far beyond mere numbers and trophies. He was a pioneer. He was one of the first truly global black athletes, a figure of immense cultural significance, who transcended his sport. Stories of his exploits became legendary, like the time a civil war in Nigeria was reportedly paused for 48 hours just so both sides could watch him play. He was more than a footballer. He was an ambassador for peace, for Brazil, and for the beautiful game itself. He made the number 10 shirt the most coveted in all of football. His impact on the pitch was revolutionary. He was a complete forward. He turned football into an art form, full of flicks, tricks, and audacious goals that captured the imagination of millions. If Pelé was the game's original artist, then Cristiano Ronaldo is its ultimate athlete, a modern marvel of engineering and relentless ambition. His journey is a different kind of fairy tale, built on unbelievable hard work and an unquenchable thirst to be the best. Starting as a flashy, tricky winger at Sporting Lisbon, signed by Manchester United, Sir Alex molded him, transferred to Real Madrid for a world record fee, elevated his game at Real Madrid, joined Juventus and continued scoring, now playing in Saudi Arabia. Ronaldo's career is defined by records: all-time leading goalscorer in men's professional football, top scorer in the UEFA Champions League, 5-time Champions League winner, led Portugal to the UEFA European Championship 2016, 5 Ballon d'Or awards, 1 league titles in England, 1 league titles in Spain, 1 league titles in Italy. Proved he can adapt and dominate anywhere. He evolved from a step-over-loving winger into the most complete and efficient goal scorer, powerful shooting from distance, gravity-defying heading ability, blistering pace even into his late 30s, relentless physical conditioning, gym and recovery, a specimen who pushed longevity boundaries, off the pitch, global superstar and brand, hundreds of millions of social media followers, massive shirt sales and spikes in media coverage when he moves clubs. He inspires millions of young athletes. His mantra, talent is nothing without hard work. When you strip it all back and look at how they played the game, the contrast between Pelé and Ronaldo becomes incredibly clear. Pelé was the embodiment of natural Brazilian flair, a player who seemed to have the ball tied to his boots with an invisible string. His game was built on instinct, creativity, a joyful spontaneity. He would glide past defenders, his low center of gravity allowing him to twist and turn in tight spaces. He was a master of the unexpected, pulling off nutmegs, audacious chips, no-look passes that would leave both opponents and spectators in awe. His football was pure, unadulterated entertainment. Pelé's style was about improvisation. He played with a smile on his face as if he were still a kid kicking a ball on the streets of Bauru. His intelligence on the pitch was his greatest weapon. He saw passes that weren't there and created space out of nothing. He was the ultimate team player in many ways, linking up play, drawing defenders, creating chances for his teammates as often as he scored himself. Cristiano Ronaldo, on the other hand, represents the pinnacle of modern footballing athleticism. His style is built on power, precision, explosive efficiency. Where Pelé would dance around a defender, Ronaldo is more likely to power past them with sheer pace or beat them with a quick step over and a burst of acceleration. His game is less about subtle artistry and more about overwhelming the opposition with physical and technical superiority. Every aspect of his play, from his free kick technique to his movement in the box, has been honed and perfected through thousands of hours of practice. It's a calculated, almost scientific approach to goal scoring. Ronaldo's contribution to the game is the creation of a new blueprint for the modern forward. He has shown what can be achieved when supreme talent is combined with an elite mindset and a professional dedication that borders on obsession. Ultimately, we don't have to choose. We can simply appreciate the greatness of both. Football is a richer, more wonderful sport for having been graced by both Pelé and Cristiano Ronaldo. They are two of the brightest stars in the sports galaxy, each shining in their own unique way. Pelé laid the foundations, becoming football's first global icon, and showing the world the beauty of the game. Ronaldo took that foundation and built a modern skyscraper of achievement upon it, pushing the limits of what we thought was physically possible. Both have inspired billions and left an indelible mark on the sport we all love. The debate will, of course, rage on forever. New contenders will emerge, their names will be thrown into the mix alongside these two. But that's what makes being a fan so brilliant. The arguments, the passion, the what-ifs, it's all part of the fun. So, the next time you're with your friends, ask the question, is it the king from Brazil or the commander from Portugal? There is no wrong answer. The most important thing is to have a hero, a player whose magic made you fall in love with this beautiful game. Who is yours?